Siphinde sinibingelele kwikhaya TV2. Wena-ke oqalayo ukungena kuleli khasi siyacela ukuba ucofe ibhathini usubscribe ukhulise leli khasi khona uzohlezi uyithola iy'ndaba njengoba zinjalo. I-MK Party ngomlomo kaNhlamulo-Ndlela ibikhuluma kwi-debate ebisePhalamende lapho ebekudibeyithwa khona ngomholo wamalunga e-ICASA. Lapho-ke awukuzwe-ke wena ukuthi-ke uNhlamulo-Ndlela utheni ngalolu daba.
Chairperson, thank you for the opportunity to discuss the issue of the salary increase for the ICASA councillors and staff overall. We as the MKP do support the 2.5% increase for 2024-2025 year. And this is in line with taking into consideration the issues, the economic issues that we're faced with as a country. Having said that, it is extremely important to highlight that ICASA in of itself has had a lot of shortcomings when it comes to strategic projects that are supposed to have been implemented. One of those being a program and a project that aims to generate revenue. If you're looking at the numbers that were presented, ICASA should be sitting easily at a position where it's generating close to 3 billion rand in profit, where it shouldn't be relying on National Treasury, for instance. So these are the shortcomings that we need to demonstrate and highlight and surface. And take into consideration that ICASA in of itself is an entity that operates in a highly skilled, highly technical environment. We support and we will continue to support the appointment of competent councillors, of which we were part of shortlisting, and that those councillors' salaries are also reviewed accordingly, taking into consideration that being a councillor of ICASA is not any similar role to this being a board member, but in actual fact, it is quite, it's a role that is quite consuming. We also then also call for the budget review of the organization itself, taking into consideration that it is an organization, as I said, that works in a highly skilled environment. With that, Chairperson, members of Parliament, we support. I thank you.
Thank you very much. EFF.
Greetings to the Economic Emancipation Movement Caucus led by our Commander-in-Chief, Julius Selo Malema. House Chair, we must not downplay or hide behind this increase by using percentages. What has been asked here today is that we must reward gross underperformance, right? That's what they're asking us to do. And they want us to remunerate the ICASA chair over 2.1 million, and they want us to remunerate its councillors almost 1.7 million. As the economic freedom fighters, we reject incompetency with every bone in our bodies. And we do so because you just need to go and read the ICASA's Auditor General's report over the last 5 years. And if we had time, I would even highlight some of the statements that we get from the Auditor General. Even go and read ICASA's own annual performance report, and you will know how they have been grossly underperforming. But what we're going to do today is that we are going to highlight in this declaration ICASA's fundamental failures to South Africa. And this failure is to adequately regulate the price of data. And they have done this even after the auction, the spectrum auction. There's been no significant drop in the price of data in this country. In fact, we are ranked number 37 in Africa on the average price of data, and that is 33.27 Rand for a gig. Do you want to know which country is the cheapest? Malawi. Do you want to know how much they pay for a gig of data in Malawi? 6.38 Rand. Then we have Nigeria that is ranked at number 2. They pay 7 rand 17 cents for a gig of data. Ghana is number 3. They pay 7 rand 35 for a gig of data. We even have war-torn DRC, and their price of data is 9 rand 56. So, House Chair, just the fact that ICASA has failed in its mandate to regulate the average cost of data in this country, we should actually be here asking for the removal of all their board members. How do we reward these councillors and increase their salaries when they have us paying 26 rand 89 cents more than what the people in Malawi pay for their data? How can we reward these councillors when they have us ranked number 37 in Africa for the average price of data? So it is a no, extremely solid no from the Economic Freedom Fighters. We will not be part of rewarding any ICASA board members or councillors, as they call themselves, for its perpetual
Thank you,
failures.
Honourable Member.
And we
Your
call
time has
on all
expired.
members of Parliament who represent the
Honourable
poor
Member,
people and the
your time has
marginalized to
expired.
reject using our public
Honourable
resources
Member,
for
your time
glaring
has expired.
incompetency. Thank you.
Khona-ke kusenjalo-ke kuzwakale-ke i-EFF Student Command sicula umshini wami oyaye ucule kakhulu umongameli we-MK Party njalo mayeqeda ukuthula ispeech. Esingazi-ke ukuthi-ke kuchaza ukuthini-ke lokhu-ke kwi-EFF. Awukuzwe-ke le video elandelayo.